I really didn't think I'd be making a video on this game, but I mean, hey, it's Dragon Warrior's, 40th anniversary today, and, well, it's the first game's anniversary, at least in Japan, and, we'll get to why I'm reviewing this on the NES, actually right now. So, I've never tried to really get into Dragon Quest 1. Here, let me turn down the volume a little bit. Here. It's just so technologically horrid. It's just so nothing. You don't really feel anything during the game. You're kind of just... It's just boring. That's kind of all it is. And if you think this is boring, man, just, God, play the Japanese version. It's even worse. But yeah, this was the game that introduced it all. You know, you have your commands to literally do everything. So, like, you know, painstakingly going through everything. So, you know, you have to search the... Okay, can you open the chat? See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. See, look how slow this is. Now, to be fair, I'm doing this with one hand. But also, God, just help me. Okay, cool. Where's the key? Like, look, it's just so slow. Come on. The magic key. Great. Okay, cool. You just move so slow. Get out of my way. Jesus Christ. You can kind of see, I know this is starting off negative, but trust me, it gets a lot better. God, please. Okay, here. Oh, right, you can't go downstairs without picking the stairs. Like, what? Why? This is so rugged. But, like, oh God, this is so rugged. I mean, this is just such a one-sided dice. And, like, look, the town. Look at the background. They didn't even care to cut out the background. Like, it's just a black square with a buildings in it. Like, oh God. And then, just like any RPG, there'll be stuff that comes up, and then you go out and you kill it. Here, if I can, okay. I might not even have, yeah, okay. I don't even have a weapon. See, like, I really haven't started anywhere here yet. But yeah, it's just, you know. Oh my God, okay. Yeah, I'm done with this. I do have something cool to celebrate the franchise with. I do have a separate complete in-box copy. I will get to that at the end, but for right now I just want to review the other games I have. Now let's get to the next crown jewel, Dragon Quest III. Holy hell, what a horrid boot up screen. I mean, did you see that? Dragon Quest III. Bang. That's all that happens. No intro, no nothing. It just boots you right into the game. I like retro games in that aspect, where I can just immediately start my adventure. But when you get nothing, no cutscene, no music, no nothing, and it just shoots you in, I don't like that. And, well, God, the graphics certainly aren't very good, let me be honest with you. This is a 1989, if I'm not wrong, like, because I'm playing this on, my Famicom. So this is the original release of Dragon Quest III. I don't have Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior 2, so you just have to bear with me on that. This is considered the worst one anyway, so I don't know how much worse than Dragon Quest 1, but, I mean, like, look, God, I mean, Hero looks good, but, like, Jesus, this looks horrid. Honestly, it looks terrible. I mean, that's until you explore the land a little bit more. The character sprites, at least in the castle, I don't know if it's because the background is red and whatnot, but it looks like garbage. It looks horrid. Yeah, see, the overworld looks good. It's kind of weird. Some of the colors flicker when you move. I don't know. That's more of a, like every game on the NES problem, but yeah, the basics of Dragon Quest. Oh, and adventure, that's the theme that's playing right now. It sounds so good. And even the battle theme. But like, walking around. It's an RPG. Just walking around. Oh, cool. There's, like when you encounter an enemy, there's like this swirly effect. It's the small things and slight things that immerse you. I know there's other characters that you can pick up in the castle to help you out. But I don't know, you just go around, killing enemies and getting XP and whatnot. It's really cool. I haven't gotten anywhere in this game either. But I don't know. It's a lot more immersive. Also, the sprites of the actual enemies in battle, ironically, are way better than the character sprites outside of battle. Like the people you actually talk to. Yeah, those look a lot worse. These are really cool. This enemy is actually reoccurring. Well, that enemy that was on screen is reoccurring in other games. Also, there's a day and night cycle. It's very kind of non-existent, honestly. But yeah, no, this is a pretty good game. Its OST is really good. You start getting the basics of Dragon Quest, and I'm so about to die here. Okay. But yeah. It's pretty cool. Also, gotta give it the box art. I'll get to Dragon Warriors box art in a minute, but gotta give it the box art. It looks really nice. But yeah, this is a pretty good game, from what I've heard at least. The only thing I can really say anything good about it is its music, because I haven't really gotten anywhere, and the graphics do kind of mess with each other, and it makes it kind of look like shit. But otherwise, it's a pretty enjoyable experience from what I've seen, and it's usually credited as being one of the absolute best Dragon Quest games. So I'll take your guys' words for it. Now it's time for my personal favorite. I actually played a lot of this game, and I'm still in the middle of playing it. But man, I mean, you get an opening cutscene, not like it's much, but Dragon Quest IV. Oh my god. Well, I mean, it just, even a opening cutscene like this is pretty spectacular. It's really spectacular. And man, I also gotta give it this box art. Good god, this box art has to be my favorite. They make a good rendition of the overture from Dragon Quest 1, 2, 3, etc., etc. The main theme, almost. It's like the prelude theme of Final Fantasy, but for Dragon Quest. Also, you have my favorite song in the whole game. Actually, maybe my favorite song in the whole game. It's such an inviting, welcoming song that I just love how joyous it is. It's so fun and it's so happy. And it just caught me off guard because, I started up Dragon Quest III first, and I think this song and the opening cutscene alone made me want to play this game first, even though I had no clue the timeline. This was the first game in its own trilogy and whatnot. But yeah, this is just a really good start. I have two playthroughs. One I'm just starting. This is my female playthrough, and this is my male playthrough. The male one is where I've gotten really far. I'm at a pretty far chunk in Torneko's chapter where I'm trying to fund the deconstruction of the like that cave. Which, speaking of chapters, I mentioned before, Dragon Quest IV has chapters. So in chapter 1, you play as a pink knight called, what's his name? Ragnar. You have, in chapter 2, you play as a young princess. I forgot her name. I think it's Alina or something. And her, parents don't want her to leave the kingdom, so she stays safe and whatnot. And in this chapter, you play as Torneko. In chapter 4, you play as a group of twins. And in chapter 5, you play as the hero who goes around and collects everyone throughout the entire game, to face off against Sorrow, which is the final boss. And it's so cool. Also, the graphics are just, they're a lot better in this game. Not like they're, the best ever. But this was 1990 or 1991 for the Famicom release. So, infamously, this game was, poked fun at for not, having a lot of graphic, what is called, a lot of graphic enhancements from the Dragon Quest III, but I would beg to differ. Also, the opening cutscene for battles is now changed, and the fighting scenes are actually quite the same, honestly, and that's good because that's something they should keep the same. This is a flashing warning, by the way. Bright light's about to turn on. For the last game I don't have in box, I technically have in case, but I'll still count it. Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age. So I recently picked this one up. I would show gameplay, except I don't have a lot of storage left on my phone, and I can't record for much longer. But anyway, I love this game so much because they let you play in a 16-bit Super Nintendo style, or they let you play in a 30... Yeah, you can see on the back here. So that's what the 16-bit style looks like, and that's what the, I guess, 152-bit or something like that, like the modern-day style. 3D and 2D, I guess I could just say to sum it up. But yeah, this is a really good Switch game, and... Oh yeah, they announced Dragon Quest 12 the other day. Did I say Dragon Quest? Did I say this was Dragon Quest 12? Sorry, I mean this is Dragon Quest 11. They just announced 12 today, which, happy 40th anniversary Dragon Quest / Warrior. So here's everything in the Dragon Warrior 1 complete in box. So of course you have the box. Specifically, mine is the Nintendo Power issued one, which for those who don't know, you could in 1987, you could it was 1989, you could sign up to Nintendo Power and get a free copy of Dragon Warrior along with the subscription. So that's pretty awesome. Mine because of evidence because of the tab. This is a Nintendo Power issue. But it comes with the instruction booklet. Gotta love the styrofoam. It comes with the Explorer's Handbook. It comes with a whole map of the game. Here is what that looks like. You have a card telling you about stats and whatnot. You have another big poster, and I am not gonna be showing this one. And why not? Here's the other side. The dust cover, and the game, of course. In the box art, since we live in such a cursed world, today we just call this the shit, but back then, you'd call it rad. Let's speedrun this one, and the next one. This is Torneko no Daioboken. This is what comes with it, the box, the tray, the game, and the manual. The game's box art kinda is a little lazy. On the actual box, it's amazing. The manual is pretty awesome though, and my favorite parts? It shows you 8-bit scenes, not in Dragon Quest IV, of what his life was like after Dragon Quest IV, and it's the first mystery dungeon game ever made. Like how Mega Man is like how Mega Man in base is technically Mega Man 8.5, this game is just Dragon Quest IV, or 4.5. And the last game, I only have 11 seconds. This is Dragon Quest VI for the Super Famicom. Comes with the box, which the box art looks spectacular, the tray, the game, and the manual. This manual is pretty cool, has a lot of cool art, and I love it to hell. This franchise is amazing!